swept me up like the ocean blue. Can't lie, gotta face the truth. I'm falling harder than I wanted to. And they say don't go diving in too deep, but I'm already diving in so carelessly. Swept me up like the ocean blue. Can't lie, gotta face the truth. I'm falling harder than I wanted to. And they say don't go diving in too deep, but I'm already diving in so carelessly. Your tide is getting harder to resist, but I don't mind. Honestly, I could get used to this. My mind in a wave of you swept me up like the ocean blue. Can't lie, gotta face the truth. I'm falling harder than I wanted to. And they say don't go diving in too deep, but I'm already diving in so carelessly. Your tide is getting harder to resist, but I don't mind. Honestly, I could get used to this.
Tell me where I belong. I've been searching all night, walking these streets. It's a maze at midnight. Been talking to you, yet those days have gone by. I gave you a chance to treat me right. I'm a blank canvas you can paint. Draw yourself a future with me. It's a mystery what awaits. Oh, it's a miracle life, it's a miracle day. It's a miracle day. You say it's all my fault, I walked away from it all those memories haunting our fall. A single life has come at the right time. I gave you a chance to treat me right. I'm a blank canvas you can paint. Draw yourself a future with me. It's a mystery what awaits. Oh, it's a miracle life. It's a miracle day.
Hey, chat. Happy Tuesday. Not Monday. Sorry, guys. Had to cancel the last stream. We had to miss it on account of doctor's appointment. Should have remembered ahead of time enough to give you guys some notice. Although, if you're in the Discord, you did. Should get shout out for joining up in the Discord. If you're so inclined, hang out after the stream. ! Discord in the chat. The bot should give you the link, and otherwise you can find it in the panels for the Twitch channel page. Yeah, it should always be there. If for some reason like that link is broken or expired, it's probably just because it's limited to a certain number of entrants, basically, or usages, so that like a bot can't just like spam the hell out of me and make my day really bad. But other than that, you should be fine as long as you love gaming and not a jerk. Am I? Hold up. Hello. Okay. Sorry, I got scared again because gotta figure out a permanent solution for this somehow. It always resizes itself. I'm trying to make one of these bars in my OBS smaller than its minimum, I think. Its default minimum. And so it resets itself every time I open it up. But that could be user error. Anyhow, chat. Well, we're here today. Tuesday's not an off day. It's an off day from like recent history perspective. I used to hit Tuesdays pretty consistently, and then when it got cannibalized for more editing time, which I think on the whole has been. I actually don't know if it's been beneficial in terms of like creating more shorts. It's beneficial in terms of like life balance. So it's been a big win for the longevity, the sustainability, and that's something you always should keep in mind. But today, chat, we are here to play Hollow Knight. You can listen to our hold on. Yes. Zote doing his rendition of the opening title song. For anyone who catches this later and doesn't know, this title scene is unlocked by achieving a score of 57 or greater in the Eternal Ordeal. If you don't know what the Eternal Ordeal is, hang around, because you're going to see it in a couple minutes. One of my favorite ways to warm up and start the stream, and as long as I'm in Godhome, and I think I should be. Pretty sure I left off there. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Any other upkeep things? Stream tomorrow shouldn't be impacted for anybody catching just the start, not the end. Should be scheduled as it would have normally been. It's like this time, tomorrow also. Still on. Probably will end up being at Elden Ring. We'll see. All right, let's get into it, shall we? Things I actually want to work on today. I want to try and be a little more cognizant about trying to incorporate down dash, specifically down dashes followed by nail art, or that are a nail art, because like you can down dash slash like as a single action, as it were, and parrying. I want to give parrying another go, or another re-examination. I was deliberately trying to parry for a while, and then it's kind of like fallen into an incidental category. And I don't know, I kind of just want to re-examine what fights it's actually maybe going to be useful in. Now that I'm getting a little bit better with identifying the opportunities for it. I also understand, I did look up, I cheated chat, I looked up on the wiki or whatever, the parry mechanic a little bit. So I actually understand a bit better. I didn't realize there's 3 distinct phases to the parry. I would have been able to tell you about 2 of them, but so there's an early parry, a perfect parry, and a late parry. The early parry and perfect parry negate the damage, but the late parry does not negate damage. And that's been the thing that's confused me a lot. Is like I've done a fair number of late parries that still resulted in me taking damage, and I'm just kind of confused. Like, oh, so I don't understand what's the pattern here, and it's just be earlier. Like I was trying to assign it to an attribute of the attack that made it unparryable in that way, or unnegatable in that way, but no, it's just like the parry wasn't good enough, I guess. So, Stalker, hello, welcome. Hope your day is treating you well. Let us begin. Just gonna warm up with some Eternal Ordeal, some of my go-to because I like it. It's one of the. It feels like it engages my brain the fastest. Just the flexibility, how dynamic it is. Scotty, hello, welcome. Welcome. Good time zone. Can't say good morning. It's good morning for me. But actually for most of you it probably isn't. I didn't check our charm loadout. Should be default though. Can I do that here? Yeah. So for anybody who missed it, that's Sharp Shadow, Dash Master, Maelmaster's Glory, Mark of Pride, and Unbreakable Strength. That was actually a down dash that would have been really nice. Hell yeah. Want to do better at that. How's my volume, by the way, guys? Volume okay? Soul capped. Got everybody? Oh, it's gonna be fine. Oops. I'm doing pretty well today, guys. Thank you for asking. Today's gone pretty good. Sorry we had to miss yesterday. For anybody who missed the very start there, it was a Night on Soul. Doctor's appointment. Nothing too impactful or important. I mean, it was impactful, and so as far as important information was discussed. I guess TLDR, I finally am a diabetic. It's kind of like a waiting for it to happen sort of thing. Don't feel, oh no. I don't want to go into the health history right now, but all in all, I'm doing fairly well given the circumstances. Damn it. So, it's relatively encouraging. We're just going to add in a new medication. But, no, everything's going good. Even if I wanted to do it at this point, this stream rather, trying to tell that story during like Eternal Ordeal would not go well for me. It's too much brain power required. I'm okay. Oh, I didn't have more soul. Oh, that's why I didn't have more soul. I hate you, you son of a bitch! I think he stole the last of my soul. I was going to use a DD there. Not a bad first one, though. Not a bad first attempt. Warming up for the day. Newer. Oh, I'm just going with newer for now, but you let me know how you would prefer it to be pronounced. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you. Great to see some of the YouTube folks making it on over. To be fair, I think almost all of you guys are YouTube folks. Slowly I'm converting you all. We might do a YouTube live stuff at one point too. It's on the to-do list. To-do list is long now. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. Later. Sorry. Sidetracked. Thank you, by the way. So we wanna... Yes! That's kind of what I was hoping. So the knockback alone, I don't even have to... Oops. I was actually so concerned with like trying to make sure that like the enemy was gonna be out of the way. And it's important for some, like Oromato, right? I'm not going to knock them back with a down dash, so I still need to make sure that I time that so that they're departing. But for some of these guys, I can actually just pop. It's kind of fun. That wasn't the right one. That was the one. Damn. Nope. I should have gone through there. That was a waste. A lot of what we're doing today is still actually trying to get better. And the places I need to get better still are in like kind of niche finesse plays. Which means that I think you're going to see me fail a lot, maybe. More and more. Although you're going to see some cool stuff too. When it pays off. Damn. I thought I could jump in there again. Probably could have. I think I slipped. There's also some manual dexterity training that's still happening here. looking for the mask opportunity, but like I haven't felt. There we go. Oh, yeah, of course, Shockwave going through too. Oh, yes. Oh, no! I didn't see this one. So much to focus on. Another one, though. Oh. It all went wrong really fast there. Oh, I love this fight so much, though. I don't know... I know there's some of you guys that really enjoy watching it. I'm not sure what the average. I'll have to find a good time or two to take some polls from you guys to see how you guys feel about this gameplay in general. I love the hell out of it because of the diversity it offers, but it's also less practical, I suppose, to a lot of people's like trying to absorb it into their own gameplay. Unless this is the thing that they're trying to work on specifically. Maybe there's a harder time. Arrgh. The second one was a timing issue. The first one was like caught the wall. And so it changed my downswing into a side swing. I already topped. Missed them all. Damn. Double down. I hesitated, and then that one always feels the worst. When it's like, so I didn't hit him there because I was charging a nail art and decided to let go too late. Like I'm like, well, this isn't going to work out well for me. So I'm like, let's just punch him instead. But and he's like, nope, see you, sucker. I'm gone now. You don't have all that time to think. Those are the times I feel a little bad. Oh. It's past time. Going down. Ooh. Sad to lose a nail art like that, but I really need to kill a guy above me. Up, up, up. Yeah, I guess. Oh no. That might have been a DPS game. Like if they're actually going to sit there for the full duration of a cyclone and you're guaranteed ahead of time, might be worth it, actually. It's also just a lot of fun, so there's that. Oh no. You would. I was wondering, I was watching him approach and wondering if he was actually going to land on me or not. Looked like it's going to be a close thing. Nope. He ain't got me. Maybe he's a guy. Does he have a heat-seeking element? I wonder. Heat-seeking. Homing. I mean to speak. Don't care for you. I was afraid of that. No! Okay. I don't care for these guys. I have no soul to recover any masks. Damn. It was going so well up there until the very end. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, we're probably pretty warmed. Interesting that for those, like, the knockback is almost arguably safer on the down dash Sharp Shadow for some of those Zote bugs than it is if you dash into them horizontally. Especially if there's like a wall or something. It's we'll probably circle back to that fight a little bit later in the stream, so don't stress if y'all want to see more of it. Yeah, down dash is it's part of what is afforded by Dash Master. The bear will be able to dash more often as well as dash downwards. I think that's often forgotten parts of the text, but it does let you descend in a rush sometimes, and with Sharp Shadow it lets you make it an attack too, you know. And what we learned just this today, a little bit ago, should have put a marker on it, was at least with the smaller Zotes, I can rely on the knockback effect keeping me safe even if the hit doesn't kill them. So it's actually something really useful to learn. Who do I want to warm up on? What are we doing? We're going to do Pantheon 5. And some earlier bindings, probably Pantheon 3. If we're doing Pantheon 3, I care about Sly. Do I want to use, I'm trying to think if I want to use Ascended or not. Depending on the type of practice I'm trying to get, right? Here, I wanna play a little bit with parrying. So let's do attuned. I want more masks. I want to enter the loading screen less often. That's way off though. Nope. That's slow. Alright, here, actually, let's just focus on doing the fight normally once, and then I'll come back to it with a whole parry. I'm tripping myself up. Like, what am I supposed to do here again? Like, when you see me parry in a video, it's like that, actually, is subconscious. It's not that I didn't expect it to happen, it's that I wasn't consciously planning for it to happen. It's like I've adapted to the cadence of the fight. That one was actually weird. Just talking about it, it's kind of hard not to. That was a late parry, right? Like it tinged, but I took the hit. Wait, I've tried parrying this attack and it didn't work, even though it looks all... Yeah, was that late? Again? I didn't even try. Alright, damn you, Sly. That's bad. I lost the rhythm. I did not need to be there. That exact moment. Why we're doing this? Why we're doing the attuned? I think if I'm honest, I think parrying for most fights is not actually a DPS gain per se, if that's what you're interested in. I think there probably are fights where it will be. It's more of a skill gain. Just understanding the game better. Why was that so fast? He's done that multiple times now. Have I staggered him that many times already in the fight? Because I know there's a max stagger mechanic. Had I staggered him that many times? So that's the one thing I've noticed about myself in regards to some of these. Like, I go in with the intent to parry, but I slash on cooldown. Like I jump the gun. I lose confidence in myself, and like so the fast part of my brain says I'm supposed to be hitting something now. And that's why I think I can do better now than I could before. Because I'm like more aware of it. That was fast. Slow. I was going to dash through him and I just punted it. No, I mean, there's a tell in that whole like glowing orbs, but I was expecting the other slash still. That one. I actually walked into him there. That's unfortunate. All right, all right. There's something actually there. I think some fights probably more than others, for sure. But like, that's a lot of fun when you do it right. Still want to experiment with that, but I'm like not confident enough right now. Nope. Sorry, sir. I am curious to learn. I'm going to try to keep a better eye on. There are times when Sly is staggered. I get the sound, I see the start of the animation, but he basically never pauses on the ground. He like takes a knee and then immediately leaps back up to his sword. You can get really hosed if you're not paying attention, and that happens when you're trying to recover. I don't know if there's a separate mechanic I'm missing, or if I really just have stunned him that many times in the fight. And oh, that is another thing that I did learn, actually. That helped clarify some of my confusion about the parry mechanic. Slow. Oh, shit. Great slashes can't parry. Which I think is a little BS, if I'm so honest about it. I mean, it's probably a balance issue, right? But, not cool. -5 coolness factor. Slow. The first one's always so much tougher to time, it feels. Right, that's a problem. My nail art can't parry. I think I actually timed that fine. It just doesn't parry. Most of the time it glitches, you see that you do a parry, but it didn't. So, might you be referring to, Noor, what I was describing before the, my learning the other day, that there are 3 stages to parry. That one there was a late parry, actually. You can have an early, a perfect, or a late parry, apparently. Is what I've read. And that doesn't parry. Late parries actually don't negate damage, even though you hear the effect. And that confused me for a while. Because I kept feeling like I was timing it well and hearing the sound, but taking damage, and it really... glowing orbs, glowing orbs, glowing orbs. Heal. So might that be kind of what you're talking about? Because that actually, I legit confused the hell out of me for a while too. I was like, I kind of wrote off parrying for a while. I was back when I first met Sly, actually. He was the first person that really kind of incentivized me to really want to try. And then I kept running these issues where it's like, I heard the ting. I felt like, I mean, the swords definitely clashed, but I took damage. And like, well, what gives? It's broken. And then I set it aside. And as far as I understand, it's actually just that it was too late. Like, you get some of the benefit of the parry, but none of the invulnerability. In which case, it's like, I should try parrying that one instead. What? Frames. See, I think that one was late. That one was stupid. Slow. I was early, actually. I'm gonna try that again. Can you windmill again? Yeah, that's bad for me. No. Yeah, no, parrying and taking damage is a really weird thing. Like, I think they wanted it for just the flash. They wanted it for like the coolness factor to increase how often the average casual player would end up parrying accidentally. Because it feels like fun. There's like a little adrenaline or dopamine hit that happens when you just like see it inside of a cool sequence, even if it was incidental or had no value. That's probably why they did it. I don't know that I agree that it was worth it, if that was the case, because it does. I mean, it offered me substantial confusion and understanding the mechanic. I was late, apparently. That was so early. Arg. See, that one was apparently a perfect parry because it had 2 tings. Just start me over, man. I actually need to. I haven't looked yet. I'm curious if you get 2 soul draws off of a double parry, or if it's actually 2 hits. Because that would make it that would be the incentive for a perfect parry, right? See, I was early there. And that was more because I was doing my own thing, more than thinking about what he was doing. That's the improvement I want to make. It's hard to explain. Like, I was doing it because it's a sequence that I am accustomed to doing, not because was a deliberate decision at the time. I want to get to the point where I'm making more deliberate decisions. That makes sense. I have actually a little bit of confidence that there will probably be a couple subtle tweaks to the parry mechanic in Silk Song that make it more exciting. Or more reliable or more consistent. I don't know. I think they will definitely have had some learnings. Because like a lot of people really want it to be great, and most people's advice is that it's not worth. And that might be true. It might very well be true. That doesn't mean I'm not going to do it, for the record. Slow. Slow again. It's in the effort that my understanding of the game can improve. You know? So that's why I'm going to make the continued endeavor. And plus, it's going to make some cool footage, probably. Shit. That doesn't. It's not good footage. Oh. I was actually going to DD there. I was like, you know what, let's just turn the soul into damage. And I, having never bothered to DD during that phase ever before, got the timing right. Diagonal hits would be nice. Damn it. I had waited long enough. The parry was late. Again. Sharp Shadow KOs are awesome, by the way. They just look sick. Nope. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Hold on, Jet. Technical difficulties. I have a Stream Deck update pending that I have to get around to doing. I haven't done it just because like it makes me nervous to do it before a stream, and then I forget after. I really hope that update fixes the fact that it keeps like locking up. At random intervals. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's get one or two more goes. I'm actually having a lot of fun. I don't know if it's coming through or not. There is personal growth happening though, which is why I'm having a good time. Obviously. I don't know if it makes good TV though. Slow. Let's go. Getting a little better. I've never successfully parried that windmill attack. I'm not sure if that's a me issue or not. Like being like, maybe it's not parryable. But it might be a me issue. Alright, see you in a little while. No worries. Thanks for hanging out, though. Also, a good shout for anybody who was hanging around in chat. Be sure to follow if you don't get notifications. Helps out the stream as well. So this is good. We're getting close. So I was late then. So that was the cyclone that I said I'd never parried. Was that a parry that stunned him, or was that just a hit that stunned him? I do feel like the ascended timing's different for this phase a little bit. Am I crazy, chat? I feel like he maybe bounces once or twice. Like he varies how much he bounces, but maybe like the range is different between the two fights. Because I've watched that ascended footage back a couple of times, and it feels like it was more. And the reason I'm not doing it is like obviously I want more opportunities to parry. Like I want less punishment right now for the type of learning I'm trying to do. Slow. So that was late then, and that was just dumb. No, why do I keep thinking I'm not gonna be able to parry that? Again. I guess I could try to parry these. See if this is doable. Again, got it. Alright, now let's try to kill him. Now we've made it intense. That's a mess. I'm not sure if it's doable or not. I know that I suck at it if it is. Uno más. And then after this, I want to look at a couple other fights with the same sort of lens. No. Slow. I guess I really haven't mastered the fight. Mastered the introduction of parrying into the fight until like I keep uptime. I did want to learn this. I like this. Learning not using nail arts for this. I mean, to an extent, the nail art was almost a crutch. Like, I didn't really know how to do it without it. Or I hadn't. Alright, something... You have something parryable, don't you? What is it? Is it pink? The reason it's confusing for him is just he doesn't have the normal toes, right? He's got color. That's probably not. That's probably not. It might be though. That I think might be slow, even if it was. That's way too close. It's hard to gauge the time. Slow again. Just didn't hit him. I don't think he'd be able to parry the. It doesn't feel like you should be able to parry the yellow. It feels like a cast, right? It kind of feels spell-like with how far it extends. I feel like there's something that you can parry because they think I have footage of me doing it. Don't love the frames that are getting dropped. Was it pink? I think it was pink. Maybe it was blue though. Blue would make more sense. Yeah, timing felt okay. Okay, I heard the ting. So that was a late parry, maybe. Gonna be honest, I'm not feeling Share's particularly fertile ground for parry. I did gotta get better at that actually. That actually goes so much further than I think it does. I heard the ting again, though. Way too slow. Okay. I was... I don't know why. I reacted in surprise to seeing yellow. And just blew the dash prematurely. Because I wasn't prepared to jump. Okay, I'm really concerned about those frames getting dropped. What's going on there? But maybe is still above 60 when it does that. Where was my sun window? Wasn't up yet. Getting better about timing the sharp shadow or the shadow dash through the yellow. That was early though, by a lot. It feels more viable than I used to think it was. It's really cool to like use. I mean, is it just style points at that point? If you're using the yellow to close the distance in there, other than going vertical, because what's the edge it gives you? I'm trying to think it. That's wrong. I guess I could have got an extra hit in maybe if I hadn't taken the hit. I keep screwing it up now. I'm not going to dash in. It does actually give extra uptime. It's not just for show. Says what I'm feeling right now. Also, I feel like there's probably nothing reliably parryable in that fight, or at least nothing I'm interested in trying right now. The dash through the yellow. Planning, like plan A being to go through the yellow. That's an interesting new. Slow. Early. Late, I guess. just way too early. It's funny, after Sly, it's almost hard to adapt. Not hard, it takes a second to adapt. They're basically Sly, just slower, it feels, in a lot of ways. But now the rhythm's gone. Late, I guess. Late still? Really? Every single one of these has been a late parry, apparently. That one was not, I don't think. I think that wasn't actually a parry at all. Fair enough. I think that one was just 2 hits very closely timed. Why am I sucking at this? Like, I parry these guys accidentally more than that. That was way early. I feel like that was a late parry, and the only reason I had to take damage was out of range. Why are they all late? Why am I so bad? That's early. I'm trying to get so early. I missed it by a mile. I have footage of me parrying. I have footage of me perfect parrying the brothers as a pair, I guess. I don't see why he would be different. I think it was late. That was definitely late. Why is this hard? Okay, that's on me. Coffee time, chat. Also, I'll let him kick me around once more, then I'll... like I mean it. See, I was out of range. I think that would have been a hit. I think I would have taken damage if I was in range. That was... Actually, I was out of range on that, so that's weird. I mean, I heard the ting. So it was again a late parry. Oh, it just feels weird. After being so successful with Sly, so consistently late with Oro. All right, well, I need to go grab coffee, but before we leave you guys, let's with feeling. No. Again. Tried to parry. Or I tried to time it for one. And I punted as a result. What the fuck? It was a perfect parry after all that shit. Can I only do it as the duo? It wasn't the cleanest, but I do feel a little vindicated for anybody who just showed up for the first time and stuck around for the parrying shenanigans. Like, I'm not bad at the game. I'm just trying to learn something new. Have to make sure to brush on my shoulder every now and again. I'm gonna grab that coffee, and I guess I'll just figure out who we're doing, or if we're, maybe we're just jumping. We're probably finding 5. Okay. When I return, we will be jumping into Pantheon 5 for at least 1 or 2 attempts, chat. So hang around for after the break. It won't be long. And we'll pick up there. Furthest progress. That is a good question. I'll have to think about that on the break to remember what my furthest progress actually is. I know we've seen the second appearance of... Oh, yes, no, Flying Nosk. Flying Nosk. I should practice Flying Nosk maybe once or twice. Doesn't seem like it's going to be that hard. All right. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back, chat. Alright, looks like everything's holding up on the stream. So far, so good. Hopefully, all the audio is doing alright. Left you a little quiet on the music on the AFK. Sorry about it. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, though. Alright, we're going to continue. Now that we have coffee. Pantheon 5. We're going to end up cutting the song off before it has a chance. It's own fault for building so slow. It's a good song, actually. If it's the one I think it is. But it is a slow build. Alright. Alright. Our current build. Pantheon 5 attempt. Dash Master, Sharp Shadow, Mark of Bride, Nailmaster's Glory, Unbreakable Strength. The one of these that is the most in contention at the moment is, for me at least, Unbreakable Strength. Impossible swap for Quick Slash. I generally have the preference, and I think my build is incentivized more typically for stronger, fewer hits. I think it works better with the nail arts the way I've tried to embrace them. But it's like a comfort for like the physical mechanics of how I press the buttons in a lot of ways. Like it's less punishing if I'm charging a nail art. That hesitancy. I'll think of a good way to explain it. Succinctly. At some point in the future. But we begin. We're not binding anything. We've not even seen... I don't even know if we've seen half of this yet, to be fair. I don't know what the halfway mark is. But we're going to see if we can see something new. I hesitated. Missed! Alright, we'll try pogoing him. Oh, here we go. No. There we go. For anybody who's in chat not familiar, the 5th Pantheon is the last Pantheon. Well, I presume. To my knowledge, it will be. It's sort of like it's all bosses, and it's sort of an in-between stage of their like Hall of Gods Ascended and Attuned stages. I was kind of counting on you stopping one sooner. So like the arenas sometimes are different. Sometimes they hit harder. May as well top up while we're at it. Pretty sure he's dead. Yeah. And we are maxed. Who's next? Is it Moss Charger? Yeah. Screwed up the timing on one of those. And I'll stick with the face as a result. Yeesh. Oh. Wait, what am I doing? So much of a habit to recover in some situations. Darn. One of the situations I didn't want the longer dash available. Now I need to recover. Good. I was waiting for a chance to take a drink from the coffee. So far, so good. That last Hornet fight started out pretty freaking cool. Gorb, a buff. Nope. Almost had it. Getting better at that though. Oh. It's annoying that cancels sword art. I was gonna say he's dead, right? The animation's the same more or less. So it's you have to wait until he starts throwing more poo. Darn. Hello, Chisol. Somebody says I can. Nope. I mean, I probably could if I was a little faster. Nope, that's not gonna work. Damn. Here's probably actually a good place to maximize the parry. Slow. Although you need to remember not to be soul capped. That's a good fight probably for optimizing parrying though. You can just keep uptime on him probably. Oh, I thought he was dashing. He's on the corner. Usually the corner ones are Oro. What thoughts, sirs? Why am I not healing? I'm not done yet. Wait, am I get a bath? Do I get a bath? Yeah, I get a bath. Guess do the right sequencing here and make sure we don't sit on the bench afterwards. Anybody in chat who does not know, this is what apparently the bindings have been winning us. Some free lifeblood. After completing enough of them, we got that little expansion to our rest room. To our room of rest. To the spa. Can you come, Ark? Nope. Why did I think that was gonna work? Where's the other? I got focused on trying to figure out where the other sword was. My dislike for this guy is not small. I thought I made that distance. Sometimes he feels more accurate than other times, to be honest. Like, right there. He's like a fucking sniper. Like, I mean, it's an encounters. Like, it's like he rolls a dice at the start to figure out how accurate he's going to be. I wanted to keep all my soul for that encounter. He's going to be a soul battery. Damn, I should have just taken the one. There's new technology there somewhere, chat. I have to figure out how to get good at it, though. Oh, right. There's shockwaves after that. It's actually a really generous dagger, it feels. I'm not doing it right. The way I want to, I mean. Why am I jumping there? Wait, what was the thought that I had the other day? Sorry, I was thinking about, like, there's kind of technique I wanted to try to apply during that phase. I'm drawing a blank on it right now. Really? Whoa. One of them seemed to jump a little bit there more than I was expecting. I don't like it when they become angry. Wishing I saved some soul? Yeah. Conserving soul for healing before the next phase. Oh, really? I've never tried, but I kind of felt like that would have worked. Generous healing window. Sisters of Battle. Had somebody in a YouTube comment tell me the other day they're not sisters. I think they confused them for the Mantis Lords. Darn it. Throwing. No, God. Didn't practice this one. Now slow my dash out of there. Damn it. Let's run them back once or twice. I don't want to go back through the Pantheon to that point just to goof up again because I'm cold on them. They're actually a fairly comfortable fight, so that's why it's a little frustrating. Are they down? I mean, it was 4 mass, right? And it goofed a couple times unnecessarily. But I did actually, no, I recovered a lot of them in the mass beforehand. Or get it jumping. Rosa. Slow again. That sister's always going to plunge if there's 3 up. During this phase. So you have to get out of dodge. Right there. No, the wall. The wall cling automatically turns a downswing into a, directional. It's useful in some places, but I was intending to poke off those spikes. See, that's safe because there's no third. Again. That was not clean. I do want to get better about my mental modeling of the arena has this as dead space, and it's clearly not. Like, in my mind, it might as well be a pit. For all the attention I give it, like, but it's not. Like, I can use it for pogo, so I should try and leverage it when needed. Like, I feel like there's a set of maneuvers that I'm failing to consider because, like, they would require a pogo afterwards. No, that's a bad idea. Can I consistently make that bait? with that. Oh, sometimes catching this wall is actually painful. Still not clean. Nope. That was a chicken. Like, I shouldn't have jumped for that dash. I realized that when it's a short jump like that, like perfectly cutting across top of their head, it's basically I'm like trying to adjust for my mistake and clip their head, and I fail. No. All right, back to Q5. We give P5 at least one more solid attempt. Maybe two, we'll see. And then basically there's room for a couple more P5 attempts for sure, good ones. And if we sat on this bench, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to be dropped at the foot of the Pantheon no matter what. And a binding. Or binding. So like some of 3 runs of either Pantheon 5s or really good binding attempts. It's probably Pantheon 3. Did I say Pantheon 3 the first time? Pantheon 5 or Pantheon 3 with a binding. Don't know what we're missing on it. We're in the getting better stage, chat. As long as we're actively engaged to a certain extent in the learning process, there's a lot of different ways that can be done. Right? That one was actually a fun iteration for that fight, though. Darn, I was hoping to get over to this platform before he started his tantrum. Like, I was gonna do like a big circle. I tried to get a couple of sharp shadow attacks there and kind of did pretty poorly at the whole affair. Wow, what the... Room for improvement. I guess I've done this once or twice. Damn it. I had a little practice on that one. At his big brother, really. Probably should have tried popping the soul there. I wanted to knock him up a little bit, but it doesn't. Okay. Sorry, I just heard it. Hey, Tilly. Might have a wild Tilly appearance in a second behind us, chat. Oh no. Yeah, I should have tried for the second. I know there's no time for one. Doesn't matter if you missed. Godseeker. Alright, you're being addicted to her. Hey, Kira. Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. What do you miss so far? I just forgot to leave myself enough for this again. I was gonna try to get in there in time to bop. Just so far, some Eternal Ordeal shenanigans. We spent a little bit of time playing around with parrying Sly and, well, to less effect some of the others. Starting to actually learn a little bit. One thing I hadn't realized before I used some wiki knowledge, that there's 3 classes to parrying. There's an early, perfect, and late parry. And the late parry is actually a parry, but you still take damage during it. And this is something that had confused me for a while. So, understanding what was happening better. Like, just the fact that it felt like I was parrying, but still taking damage, it was, like, confusing, right? Like, why? What am I doing wrong? Apparently, it's just It'd be nice if there was like a different sound or something to make it clear. But either way, progress was made. Now that I understood better. Really? Did I miss? Whatever. I actually think this is a perfect boss to try to figure out how to parry well. That was late. That was just me sitting in under his fat ass. That was good. I was not prepared. Like I understand that the community's perception of pairing is probably not a worthwhile endeavor as like a whole, but anything that helps me understand the game at a deeper level kind of is valuable to me. Damn. Damn it. And then we've done a couple. Well, this is our second P5 run today. Damn. I was scared. I'm being really aggressive. And it's getting punished. You get a bath, right? Pretty sure you get a bath. Just in case. I was pretty reckless there. Yeah. Not punished. Crush, I don't know if I said hello when you came in. Welcome. Good to see you. For anybody who's missed it, this was our... Nope. Come back here, you. Reward for the bindings this far. Lifeblood. Oh yes, you again. I hate this guy. I actually don't care for this boss. Like, I want to find a way to handle him better. Are you kidding me right now? Arg! Oh no! That's so painful. I mean, it's nice to get the lifeblood, to, like, not feel so punished leaving that phase, but... And then we have a soul battery for us afterwards if we're willing to be patient. I was not patient. Still zero, not one of my favorite bosses. I want to figure out, maybe I was just lucky last couple times. Like back to back, I pulled off a technique where I dashed under him in that phase and still got the hit without taking the damage. It was awesome. Haven't accomplished it again. Not sure if I was lucky. Or just need to keep improving. Stay tuned to find out. Alright. Let's not be soul capped. That's something I can improve on. Just maximizing soul a little better. Good enough. Nope. I got scared I was gonna land on the spike, so I dashed. What? Alright. I'm throwing. What is with the frames, though? Numbers read fine. I'm seeing some jitter though. Every now and again. Damn. Oh my goodness. This is why we take the time to practice this fight. Strip Shadow needed another couple not seconds. Fractions of seconds, but longer. It needed longer. Just run it back. Yeah, Chris, you're not. I mean, I'm with you there, to be honest. I mean, they probably buffer than their, default versions, right? I don't know how they've been changed, but I presume they have. Probably it's just health. I don't know. But either way, I don't care for that fight much. And I missed that one. For refocus. I don't know, it's just not a fight that I like or that I do well in. Those two things are not always the same, actually. Okay, there's the frames again. What the hell? I'm getting concerned about my computer. Like, it's like profound, but my OBS does not seem to give a shit. Right, because they'd be recording the same, like, it doesn't care if the game itself drops frames, it just cares what it's streaming. So that, yeah, you guys might be seeing it then. Why? This computer can definitely handle this game. I was doing some shenanigans earlier when I was editing too. Maybe it's overheating. God, I was DD there, and he still caught me. I committed to walking through this fight, like this run, so need to suck it up. Barney's a little frustrated because now it's gone so far. But I decided not to call this one quits. Oh, I'm starting to reassess, for fuck's sake. I need to take a 5-minute break or something. Let's try to push through. But yeah, they're part of that. The oblobbles are part of like that frustration a little. Like, I don't know, they're just chaos. That was just stupid. I'm still not doing it. I'll do this though. This is a reasonable compromise. I feel confident that's not an overlooked game mechanic. Never tried to do that actually. It's kind of curious. Either way, like yeah, I don't know, the more chaotic focused bosses are the ones that I enjoy the least. Like, some bosses have inherent randomness, right? And that's fine. I mean, even fall state with where your boulder is going to fall. But the ones that like spam random, especially when they're tanky. Like, the oblobbles being as tanky as they are is kind of... There's 2 of them, they're pretty tanky, it's a little obnoxious. But they're still useful from a game design perspective, so I tried not to like let it grind my gears too much, but I do enjoy that fight. Are you... Kind of surprised I didn't take a hit there. I'm throwing. No! Jerk. I don't know, gore doesn't bother me as much as the oblobbles. Like, there's a practical pattern there. There's an even spacing, and I know that the same is true for the... I don't know what the difference is. There's something different, though. At least it feels that way to me. No! He's still not my favorite, to be fair. But he's a far cry from a Zero or a Blobbles. You know what's not great, actually? I mean, if that's the footage that I'm seeing, that's 100% the footage that's being recorded. right? Like it's... This is not great for shorts. I mean, it's good because I didn't look that pretty today anyways, but... It's not great. Yeah, wait, I can't go through again. I have to figure out. I don't know. I restart my computer every day before I start stream to make sure like there's no background applications that are chewing up memory or anything silly. It's like it really should not be struggling with this game. I think it's about to take a punch to the face. No, it wasn't charged yet. Darn it. I was going to use a cyclone there. How much Oromata footage do you think people let me get away with on YouTube? There's some good stuff in there. There's the frames, though. I need to get a fan. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's just overheating, actually. Damn it. I don't care for you, sir. Must feels like bullshit when he only gets hit by one of those. I don't know what I was going to do with the nailer against this guy. Honestly, that's not like the worst. You get 2 hits from a shade, so that's not bad. Almost. I shouldn't be so damn greedy. I think both those hits that I took were because I wanted to hit him once more before I bailed. Get better at him even. Every time I do it. Darn it. I say that. There were a couple of dexterity fails there. Like I tried to roll jump a couple times and punted it. I don't know if there's a proper terminology for it. I mean, like, this, that's like one smooth action. That right there. Like, it's not 2 button presses, it's 1. And sometimes it's elongated to determine the height, right? And I punted like twice in a row. These guys again. It doesn't help that there's 2 of them. So, like, double the things you need to pay attention to. Overlapping streams. What is with these frames? Alright, well, shit. What are my options? I don't think any of them don't involve restarting stream. I guess I could restart the game. I don't know that would do anything, but it could. Shit. I was supposed to be going right for that. I should have gone for that hit. Supposed to be a cyclone. Shit. So frustrating. I threw there. A couple of small mistakes, then away it goes. Thanks, Crush, for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and hope to see you again. Oh, crud. I wanted to... I can't pause in this space. Alright, give me a second, chat. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna grab a fan really quick. This isn't going to help my computer dropping some frames all that much, but it's going to help me. We're going to have to count on the fact that we're probably just not going to get a lot of footage from this day. Not if we were doing that. No, I didn't see him coming in. No, that was way too low. Should have gone for the second. Every time. Oh no! I thought I was gonna land on the platform. That was like in line of the platform. I don't know, this arena, at least it makes the Grease Mother interesting, it feels. I'm the strongest now, he says. I'm not sure that's true. How many hits am I getting off there? Feels like 2? I mean, if you're capped, you might as well, right? But I don't know, it feels like... Heading out, Kira. No worries. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for dropping in. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream should be as regularly scheduled. She did not do what I wanted her to do at any stage there. I feel like that's doable. Unextended, single cyclone. Onto Orb. This will probably be the last P5 attempt today, chat. Doesn't mean we're done for the day, just probably last P5. I'd like to make it progress, but even if we don't, just experience and familiarity are worthwhile. Can I take a mask right here? No issue? I can't. There's those frames again. Wait, no! Awesome. Well, I had the realization that I wanted to save my soul for this, but only after I had held focus long enough just to burn the smallest amount so I couldn't spell. Close. Damn it. I punted there, but I was trying to actually dash downward. There. No, you can't take soul from Tiso. Somebody in my comments lied. Ow! I pressed the button too hard. Slow. I parried one of those, not the other. Kind of cool to get to the point where we can parry that all pretty consistently, though. Oh, I thought you were Oro. Sorry, Mato. I do enjoy that fight. There's hopefully YouTube's pretty tolerant with me uploading a lot of those. There's going to be a lot just because of the fact that it's earlier in Pantheon 5, so I end up doing it a lot, right? Damn. He's such a jerk. The way he moves. Constantly away from you. He's actually afraid to fight. Alright. Well, we still have some actual blue masks exiting. Let's go. And almost a full soul battery. Let's go, we're doing it, chat. Darn. Okay, so I learned that I can't tuck into that corner, and that was foolish. But I did actually pull off the technique I wanted to. So mixed results. capped. I'm not. I mean, I am capped, but I also have masks. It's about to heal. Did that hit him? Like, I don't feel like it does. Doesn't feel like good damage. I want to find a way maybe to peck at him during that phase. Can't pass up opportunities to like hit them both like that. Big spells. Wasn't expecting down. Don't care for them. All right, sisters. Let's go. All right. Well, at least we passed. I was gonna feel bad if they stopped me there again. All right. I don't remember who's next. Oh no. I don't care for Mamu either. That one went pretty well though. Okie dokie. Broken vessel. Dang. I would have actually been fine if I did anything but DD there. I literally jumped up into his dash. Okay. I feel like he's fine. He doesn't sync well with me. Like, I think as far as bosses go, he's not one of the problematic ones that I was, like, the outlets. Random-wise, to the same extent, at least. So it is parryable. That's what's the idiot. Cyclone. Damn. Oh, lucky. That yellow was gonna smack me in the head. Lucky, lucky. Hey! We made it back to more lifeblood. Let's go. Was it really 10? And some of those just blew past. Aha! I have night. Slow dashing. I was going to dash through him there. That's what I meant to say. That's what I always mean to say when I say that. It's just that grammar is hard. Jesus. I was trying to see if I could find a way to heal out there. Really? Because I don't have as much damage as I think I do, just because the blue masks bought me 3, right? Slow. Collector. Do you always jump straight up? Yes. Well, so far. Shriek would have been better there, huh? Not there, huh? If he's going to clear you naturally, Shriek's pretty good, isn't it? Like that, right? It's gotta be pretty good. Too far, right? No! I missed with my Shade Soul. It's a tragedy. Chat, don't sucker punch me. Oh, I should probably learn how to just perfect parry that. Slow. On the second dash. Really sad. No. No, that's... I'm so sad right now. So I started to heal, and I canceled my thought because I wanted... Wait, I can do this. I wanted to Dream Nail. But that became a spell, right? Naturally. And so then I remembered that you can't actually Dream Nail the God Tamer after the bug's dead. So I changed my mind entirely, but it was too late. The damage had been done. Nope. I don't know why that works sometimes. Nope. Arg! Pretty sure we'll get a bath after this. It's like the worst to waste some soul, but... Again, I guess it's the angle he comes in at, right? He doesn't... do any, like, he's always in a bleak angle, not in a cute, right? Like, what I mean to say is he can't come in at an angle like this and then, like, shoot backwards. At least not that I've seen. He always moves in the forward direction. Which means I should have known that was waste of soul the way I used it. That was the TLDR of that. Oops. We learn. Oh, who's next? We've only been here once. Yes, only the once. I've only seen this story the once. How cool would it be if this thing like grows every time you see it or something? That'd be pretty cool. We've already talked to this one. We'll have a short that showcases him shortly. I do a reading. I should practice parrying these guys, although not now. That's why I changed my mind. Like, now is not the time to practice, but I should totally practice. Darn. slow. Changed my mind. I canceled the heal before it was finished. Using what I was referring to. It was gonna be a close thing. But we didn't take a damage, and that's what matters. Maybe wasted a little. Oh, right. This is actually. No, I've gotten past Emu. I do not care for this arena, though. Damn it. Maybe I should have gone for the DD there. Damn it. Slow. Corner pocket. Shit. Off the rebound? Hell yes. There's no shot that makes it. I mean, I'd love to make a short of that. But the problem is like getting the context of that shot into a short vertical format. It's problematic. We'll see, maybe. Nosk, welcome. Can I like? Oh, I should have healed before. That would have been smart. I was gonna go try to dream nail like surprise. I don't know what I was thinking. That was not supposed to be. Yeah, it was supposed to be a shade soul. Sophia, this is not your moment, girl. Great. Okay, that's frustrating. I maybe need to practice a little more. Getting hit doing Descending Dark there is never what you want to have happen. Like, part of it's an iframe that you're buying, right? You're trading soul for invisibility, and it's like, oh, why am I getting hit here? Can I get frame mass now? Yes, I can. Okay. That hits for 2? Or did I miscount? Sorry, I just want another mask. Oh boy. I think this is furthest progress shot. Naturally. No! There was just a couple little half off second timings there that are I'm gonna kick myself for those. No, don't start again. Arg. The death kill, like at the death blow, was pulling the trigger at that moment for a dash. I was trying to go up and over because I didn't feel safe where I was. I should have probably tried to go through them on ground level though, between the second slash and the vertical ascent. God, when I go back and watch the footage later, I want to see it clear as day. There's one other thing like 10 seconds before that I feel that was just so tilting. That I threw. I'm trying to remember what it was. He'll come to me later, I'm sure. It's not that big a deal. I just... I don't know. I didn't feel like I went out the way I wanted to go out. Does that make sense? Like, it... I was okay not winning that fight per se, because like I noticed I was feeling tired. I mean, it was the deepest run we've had before, which isn't to say, I mean, we gotta get better still, right? But that wasn't the way I wanted. Like, I didn't feel like I did it good enough. I don't think I'm explaining myself well, chat. Sorry. Damn. I think that was something. There was like one place where it's like I was... Oh, that's what it was. It was a great slash that I had. I mean, basically it looks like I ate it, I think. Was it a dexterity fail? I'm trying to remember what it was. Something like that. Like I was either thought I was safe and I wasn't, or it was a dexterity fail. One of those things. And to be honest, I didn't try too hard to parry much in that fight because I got, you know, entering in 4 mass, it's easy to chicken out. Parrying is inherently a more dangerous strategy, right? You're always putting yourself in harm's way, as it were. The upside's kind of cool if it works out. I want to get to the place where I can take advantage of it. Fuck. It's funny that the knockback prevented me from using enough gravity or altitude that like, I missed. With all of the flashing effects and stuff, I expected myself to have been in a lower position than I was. Still, I'm liking the idea of parry. Like, there's something here that's bad. Good. See, that was hasty. Okay, Sophia, bye. She was upset she wasn't getting enough attention. Oh, that's what I wanted to take a look at doing. I want to take a look at whether or not I would be able to dash, shadow dash. Through Sly between cuts 2 and 3 of the ascending combo. heal. Curious. I definitely want to do a Eternal Ordeal for a little bit. Might do a Pantheon 3 bound. Can I not parry that because he's slashing on the other side of me? He's always... Why is he always on the wrong side of me? I think I've done that deliberately over the years, not years, or the practice, the months. Like I've practiced into the place where I always have him slashing down, maybe on the opposite side of me, but like can't parry that. Or am I just crazy? Why is he always like? What I mean is like when he slashes downwards, his nail is on the far side from me. I don't know why that is. I think it's because of the way I'm maneuvering. Pretty sure. It's a subconscious thing, actually, that's happening. I do it, and I know I do it with the... Yeah, I'm literally doing it deliberately. That's like a subconscious thing. Early. Okay, the reason I do it is because I have to move. I feel like he lines himself up with me in such a way that I can't parry it. Maybe I need to try swinging up at it. Let's try it again and try not evading at all. Like I keep positioning myself in a way where I'm gonna like be sword to nail to nail contact, but like what if we just try upswing? Like that! Let's freaking go! Not like that though. Almost. You sang, Sheriff, welcome. Good to see you guys. Oh, that was not the space. That was not the space. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Catching us towards the end-ish of stream. What you've just witnessed is the end of a little bit of a thought process. So a significant portion of today's stream was spent on practicing parrying Mr. Sly here. And actually progress is being made. And just now, I'm doing the rest of it worse now, but I realized a critical piece of the puzzle. And that's that I'm gonna have better chances parrying that attack there specifically, the second half of it, if I swing up. Damn, that was a late parry. For anybody joining us later in the stream, so what I realized, or what I learned, I guess, because I wanted to understand the parry mechanic a little bit better, I did read a blurb about it on the wiki. There's 3 classes to parry. You can have a early parry, a late parry, or a perfect parry. Early, perfect, late. Early and perfect negate the damage. Late does not negate damage, even though you'll hear the ting. Like that. That was a late parry. You heard the ting. But I took the hit. Again. Wow, I'm getting getting a little tired also. Consistently late. It was better earlier. Again. Yeah, I'm just getting tired. I feel like there are a couple little bits there that the button presses were sluggish. Does that, like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like they were executed in a sloth-like fashion, which is not the type of combat that we're doing right now, right? There! Almost. Controller. Oh shit, I was gonna show, but then my cord got hung up on my knee. I feel like Sly is actually a really good person to practice parry with. Like, he might be one of the fights most suited to it. But either way, we're getting a little better at the game. And that's part of what we were doing today. Was just trying to get a little better at the game. Didn't make as much use of downward dashing today as I'd hoped to. I feel like that's still a room for big improvement. I tried actually a couple times and the dexterity was still problematic. Oh, also, again, I just threw that. That one's a perfect parry. That's what the double ting means. Shit. So that was an early parry, which really just means, like, I don't know, it's basic. That's a perfect because it goes ting ting. I do feel that, like, yeah, most of the game is probably better played, unfortunately, oblivious to this mechanic. Like, this is not where you should come to if you want to like, get a better edge on your game, per se. If you want to, like, really learn this game in and out, kind of, I feel it's like a good thing to understand a little bit at least, though. Which is why I'm trying to push myself. Sly's a good person to practice in general. It's because he's going to be around for a bit. Did I already do all of the endings? No. Okay, right. One of the endings is actually after P5, or was it after? There was a small snippet after P4. Was that the ending? Actually, they confused the two. Was it? I think Pantheon 5 has an ending, does it not? Also, the very first ending is that's the hardest one to hit. We skipped past it essentially. The basic, or I don't know. I had the Void Heart when I fought Hollow Knight. I almost wish I could kind of skip this phase. Like, I want to, like, prolong the other phase. Like, this is not the phase I want to learn right now. Damn. That's never great. I missed back-to-back hits with my in my retribution window. Go, give me another one where you actually do a lot of the downswings. I just want to parry a couple more times. So that's interesting. Did he miss? I don't feel like I parried that. Late. That was so hard to hit because it doesn't follow another attack. There's something to key off of exactly. Like, I feel like I'm throwing so hard and I'm still, like, clearing this fight, so I don't understand. There's no point in healing. Alright, what time is it? Alright, let's go do a Pantheon 3 real quick. No guarantees this is going to be... I'm not going to bash my head against this binding until we're done. I just want to give a go to one of these Pantheon bindings today. Because this is where the progress is happening right now, right? I presume we'll get more benefit after doing further bindings based on the game's UI. Let's say guess... Wait. We did no charms already? Hell yeah. Got that out of the way. I guess let's do... Soulbound. And that one's gonna not... I'm not gonna want to change my build for that one. Now I wanted him to go a little further. See, like, that time he went really far. Right. Use soul. No point in banking it. Damn. Elder Who. Shit. Bad luck. I was hoping I'd build more soul before we did that phase. Now, do it again. It's fine. Honestly, the pressure it puts on your recovery, I think, is the most challenging thing for me about being showbound. Not showbound, soulbound. Got scared. The fact that Sharp Shadow doesn't actually give soul becoming relevant here, though. Which Sharp Shadow doesn't give you any soul, by the way, if you didn't know that, chat. Damn. Yeah, that wasn't smart. That was also not where it's at. Give me your soul! I want to take the soul from the bug tamer. Sorry, sir. Can I actually turn into a mask? Sweet. Oh, he totally does a greater angle. I lied. I said a bunch of shit last time. I was trying to console myself as to how I screwed it up twice in a row. Oh, no! Oh, I did not want to hang on the wall! swing at him there. I know I can't hit him. It's like a habit. Like I want to be able to punch him there after the bat turns back into the Grim, but you can't. There's no window there, I don't think. Oh, I forgot we get that in all Pantheons. Hell yeah. This is big. This makes other future Pantheon bindings so much easier. What? Did I miss one? Oh no! Where's my third? Have I just never... Have I literally just never swung in water before? Why does this feel so... I've never swung my sword in water before. This little splashing sound, I've never... I mean, it's really satisfying. How did I not... Like, this I knew about. I just never... That higher pitched ting, ting, ting. Today I learned. Alright, let's try and be patient. I hate him so much, though. The way he moves in combination with... Like, none of it syncs well. His orbs and him, and he's just random, it feels. Arr! I hate him. I do. He is one of my least favorites. He's not, like, technically complicated. I just don't like him. The way he moves, like, feels weird. No, don't stay in the water. Are you? I get a little upset when that happens. I'm sorry. It hit the platform like right next to him. If the damn thing had any explosive force at all, it would have exploded. But nope, it just stuck there and rebounded off into my face. Sorry, chickened out there. It's gonna hit that platform, isn't it? Because it's between him and... Are you kidding me? Sorry, chat. That was probably loud. I'll have to watch back that. I'm sure it was perfectly fine. I'm sure it makes perfect sense. I did this dumb when I look it back. But, oh, that feels frustrating. Like, from my perspective, as I was going in there, it was like a perfectly straight line between where that thing was and where Uma was, and it was below the platform. It was just going to go... And just... But what that teaches me, what that tells me is that maybe I'm not in the good space to be playing with those bindings. It's getting pretty close to calling stream time anyways, so we're going to slowly dash away across and do some eternal ordeal before we call it a stream. We'll say that historically speaking, I mean, anger is a challenge. I get it honestly. I get it from my father, I think. Not think I know. It's something I've never entirely been satisfied with in myself. It's like I try to work on it, but at the same time, it's not something. Emotions are something that, like, to an extent, happen to you, right? Like, you respond to them, but they're also a thing that happen to you outside of your direct wants sometimes. So when I feel like I'm building that way, I think I just need to maybe walk away. Because I don't want to like dump that rage on you guys. I don't think it makes for good entertainment. The fact of the matter is probably perfectly reasonable what happened there if I were to go back and watch it later. We'll grow one or two more back. But thanks for hanging out, chat. I do appreciate it. Sorry to get frustrated with the game. In general, I don't want to get frustrated with the games, even when they're warranting. Just because of the whole it's not good entertainment thing. As we're here to have a good time. That's what you guys are here for. Ideally. Either how, we'll be back tomorrow. Probably some more Hollow Knight. It's technically Elden Ring's time if we were to be air quotes alternating, but that's never actually been true. And I don't feel like I want another Hollow Knight session after today. Like, there was progress made, but looking for some more. Problem is just that I'm getting a little tired, unfortunately. Making silly errors like that. I knew he was going to jump. I knew he was going to jump. My intent was to jump over him to pogo him. With those guys, when you pogo them, they basically instantly flatten into the ground. And you can treat them as harmless for a moment. But he came up to meet me. And I did not pogo fast enough. No. Hey, Bunny. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You're catching us at the end of stream, unfortunately. This may actually be my last ordeal, chat. FYI. But thank you so much appreciate it. I didn't finish the thought there, but I think you got the gist. We do have a stream tomorrow, same time as today, so that'll be 9:30 Pacific Daylight Time. And I'll probably be playing Hollow Knight on that one again as well. So if this time slot works well for you, you can look for us tomorrow, same time, same place. This is a variety channel, so we do play other games, but Hollow Knight has been a standing order for a while now. And I suppose if you were to say what my main game is, it would probably be this one, because the streams still be new and whatnot. No, everything's sad there. That's supposed to be a ascending dark. That was supposed to be a downswing. This is the tired. Sorry, Chad, I'm old. I can't play games for more than like 3 hours at a time without getting a little fatigued. Wow. I don't want to leave off on that one, so I'm going to run it back, but that's the perfect example of the fatigue there. Like, it was just one, for all of 3 seconds, everything went wrong that could go wrong. We swung in the opposite direction of the enemy, we used the wrong spell. That's alright. We still made good progress today. Especially with the parrying. I'm excited to, even though we're not doing it perfectly yet, there's something there, chat. There's something there to a greater level than I've been utilizing before now. So I'm excited for the opportunity to learn how to maximize it, right? Improve and incorporate it into the gameplay. Let's actually recover our mass so we're not surprised by the fact that we die in a minute. Alright, we also learned some of these Zotes will automatically, like hold on. No, I missed it. Oh my goodness, I was trying to demonstrate. Okay, well, Sharp Shadow Downward Dash on those weaker Zotes will actually just knock them out of the way. It was an earlier discovery that was kind of big, actually. Thought I had more soul. Big shriek. Oh, I don't like that those guys don't knock back. I was hoping that was going to miss. It looked like it was going to. It actually looked like it was going to hit my toes. Apparently that's good enough. The fact that the, like, hopping dudes, damn, don't get a knockback effect or at least not as strong a one, throws me off so many times. Damn! I went for the trade. Protect me? No. Well, what good are you after the fact? I didn't even get a chance to see that guy was spawning. Can I get a mask here? I'd love to take out a couple masks. Couple maybe out of the range of durability, though. Holy, that one was running fast. Mask? Well, mask opportunity is about to leave forever as he steals our soul. Alright, well, we got something back. That's nice. No! Give me my soul. I need a second. Can you die? Go away. Again with the soul! Oh, that's helpful, actually. No! I was struggling so hard trying to find that space to take the mask. But we did technically hit 58. We technically got the gold ting. So that's a good one to leave off on. That is a good one to leave off on. Thanks for hanging out, Bunny. Good to see ya. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And the same goes to the rest of y'all, chat. Let's drop us off onto the Just Chat Extreme. Final Fantasy VII Battle music theme. That's what I hear, at least when I hear this. Alright, chat. This is a little intense, though, isn't it? For what I'm doing right now. Okay, let's try... Better. All right, chat. Sheriff, thank you so much for hanging out. Bunny. Also, I know we saw he's saying Kira. I know it's gone already, but thank you both. Crush. Noor. Nice to meet you as well. Hope we see you all again. Scotty, sorry, didn't mean to miss you there. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, oh, did I say stalker? Stalker. Sorry. My memory will probably never be sharp enough just to remember everybody. So sorry. We're gonna have to either do the scroll bit or I'm just not gonna. Anyhow, I'm a little tired. If you couldn't tell, I'll go get some rest. But we're gonna be back tomorrow. Same time, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. PDT. Type it into Google if you need to know what that is in your local time zone. But it was the same time as today's stream, for reference. We probably actually will be playing Hollow Knight, even though I'm gonna give it like 85-15 in favor of Hollow Knight over Elden Ring, unless for some reason I wake up and I'm just cranky about it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one, and we will see you next time. Take care.